Hello, my name is Nathan and today I'll be showing you my game, Tiny Treats. Here is the main menu, which has new game, continue, settings, credits and quit. When you start a new game you are first greeted with the story. The story is basically that you are in a fantasy world and this world is starving. All of the ground in this world can't grow crops anymore. But long ago there was a wizard that built a tower on magical soil and you were his assistant back then. But when the world came into famine, the wizard disappeared. So now you have to solve the hunger problem by yourself. So when you start the game, you are in the wizard's tower with the ingredients slowly growing. We have leeks, tomatoes and carrots. You see here a little animation of the food growing. When you click I, you can open a menu which has the controls, main menu and quit. We also have a little recipe book which shows you ingredients and recipes and quests, but because we don't have any recipes yet, they are not in this book. Here we have a little mailbox which has the requests that people sent in. Here we already have a letter. This person wants food with weight, stillness, food that remembers, soil, silence and time. The food requests are kind of vague always, because I want you to kind of discover the things you have to make. And also when there's no mail, the animation of this crystal is kind of still like this, but when there's mail like this, it glows and it spins. Now when we open our book, we can see that we have our request here, and we can read it again to see what we might make. And here we have also the traits of the ingredients, so we can kind of guess what we have to throw in. Let's throw in some ingredients to test it out. Let's throw in a leek. When you throw in an item, it shows you on the top left the item that you threw in, and also when you throw something in, the soup level raises and it changes color according to ingredients, and it plays a little sound. See, here we made a stew and it shows you that a new recipe has been discovered. So when I open up my book again, it has the recipe right here. And here it also has the traits of the recipe. So this is warm, hearty and earthy. And here we know that this person would like an earthy recipe. So we can grab our stew and deliver it to our little delivery point. And we can select this person and deliver it. And now after some time, the person will deliver a mail with either positive or negative reaction, according to if you made a correct meal. Let's make another meal. So we can wait for the email to come back. Here we have another recipe, which is also in the book. And I also added that when you jump in the soup, every time it has a new dialogue that pops up on the top, because I thought it would be kind of funny that if you keep jumping in the soup, the person, the narrator, gets more irritated every time. And I think we'll have a reaction by now, and we do. So you can see here that this person liked the meal we made, because this is a positive letter. We can close it. We also have other requests here that we can accept, but that was the game. So here I have some of my sketches, starting with the gameplay loop. So here we have the loop, go to mail, accept the quest, find ingredients, deliver meal, quest completed or failed, and confirmation letter. Here I have a sketch of my little guy, and also some writing when I was first starting with the idea. At first I just wanted to make it only bugs, but then I decided for it to just be a big world, and you are a little bug making big meals for other creatures. At first I wanted to have good ingredients and bad ingredients, and for it to be more sustainability focused, but later I decided to just focus on one SDG instead of multiple. So yeah, I also wanted to first include that you have to gather the ingredients instead of them growing in your tower. So we have some sketches here for that. Here I have some sketches of what I wanted it to look like when you make a meal. Just some different ideas. So here I have one of the first layouts that I wanted to do. At first I wanted it to be like a regular kitchen, a human kitchen, and for you to be a tiny creature, basically making meals. But later I decided to go more a medieval fantasy route. So here I have one of the first sketches for my layout. At first I wanted the recipe book to be like a big item instead of the mailbox being a big item, but later I decided for a recipe book to just be an UI option, and for the ingredients to be growing in tubes, but later I also decided for this to be more rustic theme. And here I have some sketches for things I want to implement in the future. So for food to be able to rot, and that you can inspect the food to see if the food is fresh or rotten, and for there to be a composter in the second floor. But this is something I want to do in the future, because I want to work on this game after the intake is over as well, because I actually really love the idea for this game, and I would like to expand the idea even more. And here I have some sketches for what I wanted the layout to look like, and also an idea for like a shop or to upgrade your stuff, also kind of a future idea as well. So those are my sketches. So the SDG I wanted to focus on was SDG Call 2, which is End Hunger. And the way I incorporated this into the game is that the world you play in has a hunger problem, and the kind of message I wanted to give is that even this small bug can make a difference in solving this problem. So yeah, that's my game. Thank you for watching.